The world of rock music is buzzing with excitement as Bon Jovi, one of the most iconic bands in the history of the genre, gears up for a monumental return to the stage. After years of uncertainty and a grueling recovery process for frontman Jon Bon Jovi, the band has officially unveiled plans for their 2026 Forever Tour. This announcement isn't just a simple comeback, it's a testament to resilience, passion, and the unbreakable bond between the musicians and their devoted fans. The tour, set to launch in the summer of 2026, promises to deliver unforgettable nights filled with high-energy performances, timeless hits, and perhaps a few surprises that will leave audiences roaring for more. At the heart of this triumphant return is Jon Bon Jovi himself, the charismatic 63-year-old singer whose voice has defined generations of rock anthems. In 2022, Jon faced a life-altering challenge when he underwent major vocal cord surgery. The procedure was necessary to address a severe atrophy in his vocal cords, a condition that had been progressively worsening and threatening to silence one of rock's most powerful voices. The surgery was a success, but the road to recovery was anything but straightforward. It involved months of intensive rehabilitation, including specialized therapy sessions designed to rebuild the strength and flexibility of his vocal muscles. Jon has been candid about the emotional and physical toll this journey took on him, describing it as a daily process that tested his limits in ways he never imagined. Imagine the frustration of a performer who has spent decades commanding stadiums, pouring his soul into songs like "Livin' on a Prayer" and "You Give Love a Bad Name," suddenly confronted with the possibility that those glory days might be behind him. Jon shared in interviews that there were dark moments when doubt crept in, when he wondered if he could ever recapture the raw power that made Bon Jovi a household name. Yet, through it all, his determination shone through. He worked tirelessly with top vocal coaches and medical specialists, incorporating exercises that ranged from gentle humming to more strenuous vocal warm-ups. The progress was slow, agonizingly so at times, but each small victory, like hitting a high note without strain, fueled his fire. By early 2025, Jon was back in the studio, testing his range on new material, and the results were nothing short of miraculous. His voice, once fragile, now resonates with a depth and maturity that adds even more emotional weight to the band's catalog. The announcement of the Forever Tour came on a crisp autumn day, sending shockwaves through the music world. In a heartfelt statement, Jon expressed profound gratitude to the fans who stood by him during his hiatus. "There is a lot of joy in this announcement, joy that we can share these nights together with our amazing fans and joy that the band can be together," he said. He went on to describe the magic of live performance as a collective experience, where he holds a light for the audience, standing in the reflection of their energy. "It's this WE of Bon Jovi concerts, the shared euphoria, the sea of raised fists, the communal sing-alongs, that has kept the band relevant for over 4 decades. The tour kicks off with an ambitious 4-night residency at New York's legendary Madison Square Garden, a venue that holds special significance for the band. Bon Jovi has played the Garden countless times, but these shows will mark a new chapter, a celebration of survival and renewal. From there, the tour crosses the Atlantic to the UK and Ireland, with stops in Edinburgh, Dublin, and London. 7 shows in total that are already selling out at a record pace. Fans in these cities are legendary for their passion, often turning venues into raucous parties that rival the band's heyday in the 1980s. Picture the electric atmosphere at London's O2 Arena, where thousands will belt out "It's My Life" in unison, or the intimate roar of Dublin's 3 Arena, where Irish crowds are known to bring an extra layer of fervor. The setlist promises to be a masterful blend of classics and fresh cuts, drawing from Bon Jovi's vast discography. Expect deep dives into fan favorites from albums like Slippery When Wet and Keep the Faith, alongside tracks from their more recent releases that showcase the band's evolution. Tying into the tour's launch is the release of Forever Legendary Edition, a reimagined take on the band's latest album. Dropped back in August, this special edition features star-studded collaborations that read like a who's who of modern music. Bruce Springsteen, the boss himself, lends his gravelly gravitas to a track that bridges classic rock with heartfelt storytelling. Lainey Wilson, the country sensation, brings a twangy edge to a song about love's enduring power, while Jelly Roll infuses his raw, redemption-themed style into a collaboration that feels tailor-made for arena sing-alongs. Robbie Williams adds a pop-infused flair, reminiscent of his own stadium-filling days, and Avril Lavigne injects punk rock energy that harks back to Bon Jovi's rebellious roots. These partnerships aren't just gimmicks, they're thoughtful enhancements that expand the album's sonic palette, proving that Bon Jovi can still innovate while honoring their legacy. Jon's recovery story is more than a personal triumph. It's an inspiration for anyone who's faced adversity. He has spoken openly about the psychological hurdles, the fear of letting down his bandmates, his family, and the millions who look to Bon Jovi for escapism and uplift. "I'm deeply grateful for the patience of our fans," he noted in his statement. "I'm ready and excited." To underscore his comeback, the band released a video alongside the tour announcement featuring Jon performing their new single, Red, White and New Jersey. The track is a love letter to his home state, blending fist-pumping riffs with lyrics that celebrate grit and hometown pride. In the video, Jon's performance is electric. His voice soaring without a hint of strain, his stage presence as magnetic as ever. It's a visual promise that the man who once sang about wanting to make it big is back, bigger than before.